What is up, guys? Today I want to talk about good and bad dopamine. So, after the years of struggling with, addictions and stuff, I realized that I really need to start thinking about the habits that I make because they can build me or they can destroy me. And this is the same case for everybody. So, today I'm gonna talk about the good dopamines and the bad dopamines. So forgive me, but I can't see with this mask. Um, Good dopamine, right? We need to be very mindful in every we need to be very conscious because I noticed that when I start feeling bad is because I started to unknowingly do some habits that they're bad dopamine, right? And slowly but surely, my mental health starts declining and I start making poor decisions. So, first, let's talk about bad dopamine. Okay. So, just open up Instagram or social media. That alone already spikes a dopamine thing. So, be mindful. If you're going to do it, make sure it's not in the beginning of the day. Make sure it's after you already did something and or you are like consciously engaging on Instagram because you can get easily distracted with pictures and stories and scrolling. So the next one is scrolling. That has been a big issue for me. Um, but realizing like that is bad for you, then it makes it easier. So then it's of course porn. No need explanation for that. But also like soft porn, on Instagram you can see girls with in shorts or just exposing their butts. This I don't know. I it's just it's coping. It's the same thing. So it's bad dopamine. Screws your brain. Another one that I figured mention here because this one caught me off guard is just thoughts, lustful thoughts. This can be different for each individual, but just be mindful of your thoughts. A thought that gives you dopamine, but it's not doing anything for you. So that also, I kind of noticed that spiked my dopamine. And then obviously, bad food, just treats, all that stuff. Watching shows, watching Netflix, all that. Obviously, masturbation. And each person has different bad dopamine behaviors that they engage in. Also complaining and negative self-talk. So you need to spot your own. Now let's talk about good dopamine. Uh, Cold shower, right? Get a cold shower. You're enforcing your power of will. So you're saying, I'm okay with being uncomfortable. So that's one. And then push-ups. Doing push-ups. That's good dopamine. And then making your bed, washing the dishes, reading. It could be just books. Well, no, they have to be educational books, something that is actually feeding you, not just like entertainment books. And praying, it's a good one. And then sun, taking the sun. It's crucial for vitamin D. Going to the gym, right? Obviously, working out. Healthy food, making your food, making it nutritious and consciously. That's good dopamine. Working on your goals, working on your stuff. That's good dopamine. That is long-term gratification. Yeah, so I noticed that it's very important to do long-term gratification. Usually that's all the good dopamine. Those are just some basic ones you can think for yourself. Going for a run, going to church. You can think for yourself which ones apply to you, but just realize in all times that there's good and bad dopamine and that you need to be consciously making these decisions to make your life better, to feel better, because then you're like foggy and you're like weird, and sometimes it kind of blind spots you. So anyways, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and just be mindful of your dopamine intakes. See ya.